Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. I feel like I need an intervention or something because I've developed this addiction to one of the patterns I just discovered. When I've made 4 in like 2 days, it's like, okay, come on, move on to something else. Probably will, because I don't know if there's any yarn left in the craft cart that would work for this particular pattern. Okay, a few days ago, I told you that I'd seen a video that had a pattern from Instagram. Yes, I did bring my water back. Okay. For a chicken in a basket. And this was the first one I made. Cute little chicken. Works up quickly. But I said with the smaller yarn, I had an issue with the safety eyes. It was hard to stuff the head because the safety eyes were bopping up against each other. It was like a little sword fight in the head. Yes, Joanna, a lightsaber battle going on in this chicken's head. So, what did that guy say? Okay, I need to go a little bit bigger with the yarn so that the eyes fit better in the head. So then I made this one. Okay, worked out a little better. And then last night, I made this one. That's 1 strand of gold worsted weight and 1 strand of like a white sport yarn. And I think I used like an eye hook. I'm not sure. And I made a little blue basket to put this. Oh, wait a minute, I've got to put the chicken so it faces out. Little blue basket to hold that one in. And then this morning, I still had that blue yarn left, and there was some blue variegated in that yarn to use up on the craft cart. So I made the basket first. Oh, cool. I didn't notice how the ombre plays out in the cord. That's cool. That's how the ombre plays out in the basket itself. And you may notice I went rogue. Okay, get a drink of water. I went rogue on the pattern for the handle. Handle was supposed to be just like a chain. When I got to my final row, I picked up 1 loop in the next stitch and then the 3rd stitch, and I did a double crochet. And then I continued to do foundation double crochets until my strap was long enough. In this case, until I ran out of the 1 blue yarn. So then I had a basket. So I made a chicken to fit. And I've just been like, oh, all you've done for the last 2 days is make chickens. You've got to do something else. So what did I do today? While I was working on these, when you're just going around and around and around, you're not counting for the sides of the basket. So you can like watch something else or be doing something else as you're working on it. So I watched 4 or 5 videos on YouTube of free amigurumi patterns. Yeah. And I had a little sheet of scrap paper next to me, and I'm scribbling them down. I came up with 18 patterns that I want to add to my repertoire. 18! As if I don't have 2,242 patterns in all these notebooks behind me, many of them which I have not done before. Ooh, that's cute. Ooh, that's cute. Ooh, shiny squirrel. Okay. I've already printed off 2 of them today. And I made an Excel spreadsheet with all 18 of them where I made them by, okay, here's the designer name and here's what pattern I'm looking for. For a lot of them, I would have to go back to the original YouTube video, and the pattern links were in a Google Doc. So I would have to go back to that video, click on the Google Doc, and then click on that to get to the pattern if I can't find it. The thing is, one of the videos that I watched, I could have sworn there was a baby axolotl pattern on Instagram by someone whose name started with M. I cannot find it in the Google Docs. I cannot find it in the videos. I cannot find it on Instagram. So there would have been 19 on my list. But now there's only 18 because I couldn't find that one. And then, okay, are you ready to be proud of me? I actually took pictures of all 4 of these chickens, and I even got a video of them hanging and moving around, and I already have them listed on Etsy. Good girl. Yes. I have been slacking in that area, and I was not slacking on that today. I got that done. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I have no idea what I'm making for dinner. And, I did do my puzzle quota for today. So I haven't been totally slacking today. Or have I done all 4 pages? I think I have. I will check. I will check before Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. Because if I get a day or a puzzle behind, then that just adds on. It makes the remaining week more difficult. And I don't want to have to do like six pages in one day. So this, I put the yarn in here. I'm down to 19 out of the original 33. So I'm making progress. The thing is, I'm not going to make any more chickens because I don't think I have. I'm not going to make a green chicken. I'm not going to make a gray chicken. I've got greens, grays, a little bit of brown, peach, purple, and blues. So the greens could be turtles or frogs. Frogs. I have a new frog pattern I want to try. There's a frog in at least one of the books that I have up on my chair. Okay, I'm going to make a frog. Yes. Blues and greens. I do need to make a mermaid for Mer-May with So Magical Michelle. So I have plans. I just need to stop it shouldn't be called doom scrolling when it's like inspiration scrolling. I spent a lot of time just going through videos and going through Instagram but I feel like it was productive. I feel like I found some nice patterns that will work up fairly quickly and be good for upcoming shows. I did research a couple of Christmas shows, and I just, it's scary. It's scary to think of like a 3 or 4 day show where you have a lot of shoppers every day. Can I do it? Can I do it? I was thinking of doing the 3-day show up in Rochester instead of the 4-day show here in Buffalo because it's only 3 days. It's 1 day less. So it should be less expensive. I would have to probably stay in a hotel up there rather than making the hour-and-a-half drive home every day on a toll road. So I don't know. I don't think I could do it on my own. So I have to really discuss it with my husband and say, hey, are you willing to go up to Rochester with me for 3 days? You don't have to stay in the booth the entire time, but I would like you to check in like every 3 hours or so in case I need a break. And you would be responsible for bringing me lunch. So, well, I'll make a nice dinner first, and then I'll ask. Yeah. If he's hungry, if he's hangry, you don't ask stuff like that. But I'll make a nice dinner if I can figure out what to make. It may be spaghetti and meatballs tonight, just because it's almost 5 o'clock, and I have not started anything. Let's see. I have gluten-free pasta. If we had pasta, we had noodles yesterday with the Salisbury steak, but pasta and egg noodles are different enough that I think I can get away with it. I could do red clam sauce instead of spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs would be faster. Yeah, going down a rabbit trail and taking you with me. Yeah. Okay. I need to get out to the kitchen and make my dinner. I just wanted to get a video going because I've just been bumming around all day, working on chickens, scrolling through or watching videos for more patterns. At least this way, I'm not buying stuff. I'm not going online and buying yarn. I'm not going out shopping. The only expense is that eventually I'll have to get another printer cartridge and paper and staples because I like to print them out and have a paper copy to work from. I'm keeping the expenses down. I did get an order today. I woke up to an order of an ankylosaurus and a cheeky beaky. So thank you to the Midnight Crafter for her pattern, which I made and sold for me. And I didn't package up that order and get it out yet because I figured I'm just going to stay home today. Tomorrow morning I'll get up and get out early, go to the post office, drop off the package, because between the ankylosaurus, which is about 12 inches long and maybe 6 inches tall, and the cheeky beaky, which is probably 4x4, it's not going to fit in our mailbox. So I will have to go to a post office. Figured I'm not going out today. I'm staying home today. So on my way to shopping tomorrow, I will drop off the order at a post office and go do my shopping early, and then hope when I get home that our TV will allow me to watch a little bit of Hawaii Five-0. If the TV's not going to let me do it, we do have seasons 1 through 7 on DVD. I could watch that. Or I could watch more videos on YouTube with free crochet patterns and add more to my library, huh? I think I'm getting a wee bit silly as I get tired, so bye-bye. It's off to the kitchen for me. The sooner I get dinner on the table, the sooner I can get into my chair and play with yarn. So, see you later, alligator. Bye-bye.